In this video, I'll teach you how you can automatically create thumbnails for your YouTube channel using Airtable and Switchboard Canvas application. So firstly, I'm going to add my thumbnail text and the image URL as a record in Airtable application, and then I will connect it with Switchboard Canvas application, which is an image and video creation platform. Now what will happen as soon as I'm going to add the data here in this application, the thumbnails will be created automatically for your YouTube channel using this application. And for that, I just need to build an automation in between these two applications, and you will see the thumbnails will be generated automatically. If you also want to learn how you can create thumbnails automatically or how you can set this automation in between these two applications, come with me and I will show you the process step by step. So I'm going to create these kinds of thumbnail in front of you with the help of automation, and you will see this background image, the text 1, the text 2, that yellow strip, and even the image of the video creator will be also replaced automatically as soon as I'm going to add the data here in the Airtable application. And generally, these kind of automations are helpful when you want to create same kind of thumbnails for your YouTube channel and you just need to update, you just need to replace few elements, few text, okay? So firstly, you will have to create your free account in this Switchboard Canvas application and create a template. You can see I have already created one template, but here in this video, I am going to create a new template so that I can show you how the template creation process can be done. Okay, so I'm going to provide a random name to my thumbnail, to my new canvas template. New thumbnail is going to be the name of my template. Click on OK. Okay, so firstly, I am going to minimize it. I can actually minimize it so that I can actually read the instructions. So firstly, into my canvas, I'm going to add an image. So I have few images on my device which I have uploaded into my library of the Switchboard Canvas application. So first thing, I have added the background template. The second thing is that yellow strip, and third thing is the image of the video creator. The rest of the things are actually the text which I don't need to ask to anyone to provide me. Okay, so I have specifically asked my designers to provide these three things, and they just need to provide this data once, and then I'm going to create all the thumbnails by myself, basically with the help of automation. Okay, so I'm going to upload one by one these three things. Okay, so firstly, I'm going to update that background template. Let me adjust it in my canvas. Okay, so I have adjusted this background image, and in case you want to do any specific formatting, you can actually do the same from the right hand side, and the name of this background template is you can see image 1. Now again, I am going to add that remaining two things also. So the second thing I am going to update is the video creator image. Okay, so again, I need to adjust the image here perfectly. Okay, I have also adjusted the image of the video creator. Now finally, I am going to add that yellow strip, and then I'll be adding the text thing. Okay, click on upload and let me resize the settings. Okay, now it is looking good. I can actually place it here exactly, and I also want this corners to be cylindrical. So how about I change the settings from here, basically the corner radius. Let me change the same. Okay, I think it is looking even better now. Now finally, I am going to add two text boxes here. The first one, I'm going to place it here, and then I'll be adding the text, a dummy text. Let's say send Gmail attachments to Google Drive automatically. Okay, I've just provided a random name to my template. Let me again correct the spelling first, and let me also change the alignment. It should be actually left, it should be top. Okay, it is looking even better. Let me also correct the maximum font size. Okay, how about I keep it as 100 or maybe 150, and the font size here should be at least 80. I hope it is looking good. I would also like to change the text color from gray to the dark black. Okay, I think it is looking even better. And finally, I am going to change the element opacity. No, I just want to change the letter spacing. Okay, I think now it is looking even better. So the template is actually ready. No, the template is not ready. The second text is also remaining. So let me add one more text here. And here I am going to update the text. Just provide the random text. Okay. Gmail to Google Drive integration or connection. You can add anything as per your choice. Again, let me adjust the size. All right. Okay, I think the template is ready. Finally, I am going to save this template. Okay. You can see Switchboard Canvas, the template has been saved. Now, once your template is ready in Switchboard Canvas application, it's time to connect your Switchboard Canvas application with Airtable so that whatever the data you're going to add here, based on that data, the thumbnails can be created with the help of Switchboard. And I'm going to connect these two applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an integration and automation software. You can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in the description box. Now, if you're a new user, you will have to sign up for free. I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect. That is why I am clicking on signing and then I'll be clicking on access now. And let me tell you, in the free account of Pabbly Connect, you will also get free tasks to test these kinds of automation, that too every month. Now, after reaching out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, you will have to click on this blue button, create workflow, and just provide a random name to your automation, to your workflow. I am providing the name as generate thumbnails for YouTube. Okay, let me correct the spelling. Thumbnails for YouTube channel via Airtable. Okay, or you can also add via Airtable and Switchboard Canvas application. Okay, so this is going to be the name of my automation or my workflow. Click on this blue button, create workflow, and you will find two boxes in front of you, and those are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example also that whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say, send an email via Gmail application. Well, according to our use case, whenever the data is added in Airtable application, automatically generate the thumbnails via Switchboard Canvas application. So we need to always select the applications in which we are setting up an automation, and here we are going to connect Airtable and Switchboard Canvas application. So that is why the first application here will be the Airtable, and the trigger event will be, well, I want whenever I am adding a record here, this automation should trigger. So that is why the new record will be the trigger event. Now click on connect, and the idea here is we are connecting our Airtable account with the Pabbly Connect so that we can capture the data here in the Pabbly Connect, and then we are going to send the very same data to further application, basically to the Switchboard Canvas application, and this is how this automation is going to take place. Click on add new connection, and it is asking for the token for the connection. So you can actually find a hyperlink here. Just click on that link and you will find your API key, basically the token. Okay, copy this API key, come back to Pabbly Connect and paste it here and click on save, and this is how you can actually connect your Airtable application with the Pabbly Connect. You can see it is connected, and since we are connected, whatever the base are available into my Airtable account have started visible here, and I am going to search for this create thumbnails for YouTube channel. So come back here and search for that create thumbnails for the YouTube channel, and once I will select this base, you will see this table name will be automatically detected. You can see thumbnails data, and yes, I have the thumbnails data only. Finally, it is asking for the trigger field. Okay, so firstly you will have to read these instructions. Create a field in your table schema with field name created and field type created time. So go back to your Airtable application. Let me minimize it so that you can actually see the data here. Okay, how about I keep it as 110. Okay, so this is going to be the final video title. Well, it is actually the title of my video, how to save your Gmail attachments to Google Drive automatically. Okay, this is actually the video, and the video creator name is Sonam, and this is going to be the thumbnail text. Title 1 for thumbnail. I want this particular text to be appear on my thumbnail. I want this second text to be appear at the bottom side of my thumbnail, and finally it is asking for the final thumbnail URL. So I'll be adding the final thumbnail, the final output in this particular column, and here I need to also provide the video creator photo URL, which I have not provided yet, I think. So let me check video creator photo URL. So firstly, I'm going to add that URL here. Okay, I am adding actually the URL of that person, and let me even show you in the new tab basically the photo, the image URL of that video creator. Okay, for now I'm going to close it, and I have already provided the title of my video, the video creator name, and these three things will come actually on my thumbnails. Okay, these three things basically the image URL of the video creator, the title one, and the title two. And once the thumbnail will be created, you will see the final thumbnail URL, the output will be added here. Okay, well, something is wrong. Let me refresh this page. Okay, so I have refreshed the page and it is looking good. Now, as per the instruction, I am going to create a new field with the name created field. So again, come here. Okay, I am going to add, well, how about I minimize it more so that you can see it clearly. Click on this plus icon, and here I am going to provide the name to this field as created. Make sure you provide the name as created. Okay, and in the field type, you will have to search for the created time. Okay, again, search for this created time. I have selected the same, and select your date format, the time format. I am going to keep the same and click on this field, create field, and you will see one field will be created. Now come back to Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to search for that field. Okay, let me first refresh it. And here you can see it has got selected automatically. So as per the instructions, I have added this trigger field. Now finally I'm going to click on this button, save and send test request, and you will see the data of my Airtable application. Basically that record will be captured here in the response. You can see here is the ID, here is the photo URL, basically the image URL of that video creator. Here's the video creator name, the bottom text of the thumbnail, and this is how we have captured all the details. Now finally I am going to send these details to the Switchboard Canvas application and going to create the thumbnail for my YouTube channel. So I have selected the same, and in the action event, well, I have just a single action event here. Click on connect, and the idea here is we are connecting our Switchboard Canvas application with the Pabbly Connect first. Click on add new connection, and it is again asking for the API token for connection. Okay, so click on this hyperlink, and since I am already logged into different tabs, so you will see the page will be detected automatically. Now it is asking for the access. So firstly I'm going to provide the access. So I have provided the access and I have logged in successfully. Click on this view your API key, copy this web API key, come back to Pabbly Connect, provide the same, click on save, and this is how your Switchboard Canvas application will be also connected with Pabbly Connect. Now finally it is turn to select that particular template which you have created. So I have created 2 templates into my Switchboard Canvas application, and all of them are visible here. So I am going with this thumbnail template. Okay, now it is asking for the width and the height, that is going to be the thumbnails size, and the image 1, image 2, image 3, and the text 1 and text 2. Well, whatever the elements are available into your template have started visible here. You can see I have added 3 images, the background one, that yellow strip, and the image of the video creator. So that is why it is showing those 3 images and these 2 text, basically this first text and the second text. So it is actually showing these 2 fields also. So I am going to provide these details one by one, but before that, firstly I am going to provide the width. So how about I provide it as 1920 and 1400. Well, it is up to you that which size you want to create, basically the thumbnail of which size. I'm just providing a random value for my thumbnail. Okay, well, image 1 was actually my background image, so I don't want this image to be changed. This image will remain same, so I'll be not providing any data here. Same with the image 2 also, which was actually that yellow background strip, which will be the same. Now finally it is asking for the image 3, which was the image of the video creator. Well, this particular field, this particular image will be changed automatically in real time. So I'm going to map it from where, remember, we have just received the data in the above application, and I am going to add this particular URL there into the image3 application. And I don't need to copy and paste it here. When you will click on this field, read the instructions, enter text or map data, we are going to map the data from the previous step, and you can see here is the photo URL which I have mapped. Finally, I am also going to map these two things, basically the text one, which was, okay, here's the title one, and the text 2 was with the name title 2 also. Let me again cross check for the same. Here is the title 2. So here I am taking the name mapping again and again. So what is this mapping all about? So basically you have two options. Either you can add the data manually or you can map it. So if you will add the data manually, it will remain same, it will be fixed in your image. But if you will map anything here, that value will be replaced automatically in the next time, basically in the real time. Okay, so let's say assume that you are going to add new data here. That new data will be automatically captured here in the above applications since we have made the connections, and the new value will replace this existing values, basically whatever the values you have mapped here. So this is the power of mapping, this is the power of automation. Finally, I am going to click on this button, save and send test request, and you will see the image will be created, the thumbnail will be created automatically, and you can see the thumbnail has been created, the response has been received. Let me show you the output, the final thumbnail. Okay, you can see under this URL we have the thumbnail URL. Let me open and check whether the thumbnail has been created. Well, something is wrong. Let me check what is the wrong value I have mapped here. Okay, so the first image, the image 1 was actually, let me check, image 1 was actually that background image only, and the image 2 was actually, if I'll click on this image 2 section, it will actually select that thing. And well, the image 2 was the photo of that video creator, and I have actually kept it blank, and instead of mapping the video creator URL in the image 2, I have mapped it in the image 3 section. So I'll have to remove it, and make sure while mapping the data you should also cross check that whether you are mapping the details in the correct field or not. So I'm going to map the URL once again. All right, and here I have the photo of the video creator. Finally, this time I'm expecting this response to be the positive. Clicking on this button, save and send test request once again, fingers crossed. Okay, so the response has been received once again. I'm going to copy this URL and check whether the image, the thumbnail has been, yes, the thumbnail has been created, absolutely correct. Okay, so this is how now onwards the thumbnails will be generated automatically directly via your Airtable application. So here I'll be adding few more details in front of you, and you will see that how this automation will work in the real time. So I have already prepared my details into the notepad, and the second video is going to be how to connect a Google Lead Ad form to Salesforce automatically. So this is going to be the video title. The second thing is actually the video creator name. Well, the video is going to done by creating by Akib. He is one of the video team member. Okay, and finally the image URL, basically the URL of the video creator. Okay, let me even show you. Okay, this is the person who is going to create this video. Okay, I'm going to add the image URL of that person. And finally, what thumbnail title I need to provide? So I need to provide this a short text, something like connect Google Lead Ad form to Salesforce. I just want a precise title to be appear here, and the bottom text, well, here I am going to provide the application's name only, that is Google Lead Ad to Salesforce. Just a simple title, just a small text. Okay, so I have provided the details, but one thing is still remaining, that we have not stored that final thumbnail URL here into our Airtable account. So you will have to perform one more setting here. Okay, so click on this plus icon, and here I'll be choosing the Airtable application once again. Since I am going to add the details, add the thumbnail URL in the Airtable application only. And this time finally we are going to update that final output URL with the help of this update record action event. Click on connect, again go with the select existing connection, and finally whatever the value you want to update, just fill that particular value. Before that, I am going to again search for my base. Okay, create thumbnails for YouTube channel, it has selected automatically, and here I am going to provide the record. Instead, from the drop down, you will have to enable this mapping button, remove this existing ID, and instead of adding this value manually, I am going to map it here from this drop down, and you can see I will be mapping this record from here, from my first Airtable record step. Okay, so I have added this record, and finally among all these fields, I am going to directly provide the detail into the final thumbnail URL column. You can see I have this column blank, final thumbnail URL, and I want the final thumbnail URL to be appear, which I have created. I have actually received via Switchboard application. This is my final thumbnail URL. Clicking on the save and send test request and waiting for the response. The response is received, and yes, you can see that final thumbnail URL has been added automatically. Let me cross check, and yes, it is the same image. So this is how, as soon as you're going to add the data here, you will see the thumbnail URLs will be also automatically added. And after waiting for some time, you can see the final thumbnail URL for this particular video has also been generated and added here automatically. Let me even show you this thumbnail. The video creator photo, the video creator image has been replaced, and these texts are also the same text which I have provided exactly here. You can even read it. Connect to Google Lead Ad Form to Google Sheets. Okay, you can see connect to Google Lead Ad Form to Salesforce. Well, it was actually the Salesforce. I'll have to check it once again, and yes, it was actually the Salesforce. The second title I have provided was Google Lead to Salesforce. Okay, you can see it is the same. And finally the thumbnail URL, basically the video creator image URL, I'll have to check that also, and yes, it is the same. So this is how for my second case also, for my second record also, this automation is working absolutely fine. So now onwards, what will happen whenever I'm going to add the details here, the thumbnails will be generated automatically based on these text, and that final thumbnail URL will be automatically added here, stored here into the Airtable. And you just need to create this automation in the Pabbly Connect once. Yes, it is just a one-time process, and after that you can actually sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. So let us check what exactly we have done in this automation. Firstly, whenever I have added the record in Airtable, I have captured that record here in the response. Here you can see, and let me even show you that this automation will work every 10 minutes. Read the instructions. This trigger will check for new data in every 10 minutes. So let's say if your data is not being added into your Airtable application, don't bother and just wait for 10 minutes. It will surely fetch out the data and add it here, and this is how this automation will work in every 10 minutes. So just do not bother for that. And then we have created the thumbnail via the Switchboard Canvas application, and once the thumbnails are generated, we have finally updated the record, basically updated the final thumbnail URL here into our Airtable account, basically to this specific column. And in case you want to clone this workflow into your account, I'll be attaching this shareable link into my description box, from where you can actually clone the same workflow into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. You just need to sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect and click on that below link, and this workflow will be immediately cloned into your account. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.